What's up, everybody? We're not at Elite Zone Fitness today. We at Evolve Body Wellness. And today we have a comparison between athletic training and hypertrophy training. I don't know what we really about to do. We're about to see. I'm meeting up with a trainer here and we about to get to work. So let's get it. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Today, we're not in Elite Zone Fitness, we're in
Evolve Body Wellness.
And I got my man Eli with me, and today we're gonna do
hypertrophy versus athletic performance. The total gist of what we're doing is I'll control the workouts that are meant for building the most muscle, the most look.
Yeah, and I'll be going for the explosive workouts, working on the fast twitch muscles. So y'all ready? Let's get it.
Let's get it.
Good, Marty. Take it off, though.
What you throwing on?
So I'm gonna just have on a 45.
But I don't know how high you plan on jumping. Just watch out for the racks at the top.
All right. And now I'm planning on too high. Got that. All right.
Show off, man. Show off, man. I'll take that. No, that's not a deadlift bar. So I'm gonna transfer to this bar and start on the deadlifts. I'm gonna keep it light. I'm gonna throw about maybe 4 or 5 plates and just keep it chill.
Said 4 or 5 plates?
Yeah.
Like 545?
Yeah. keep it light.
Oh, what?
Something I can do without warming up.
Oh, what?
55 on. All right, I'll just go with that. Got me lifting light weights on the internet. So studies show you get a 10% strength boost when you do the LeBron clap. Every time. Me personally, just for those that are more in tune with their aesthetics, I don't use the underhand, overhand grip, only because if you were to look at my back, that could create some imbalances, right? Whereas when you're using double overhand, you're activating the lats together. You don't want to be imbalanced with that. I like to use hook grip. I start with my thumbs, retract my lats. I think about squeezing a tennis ball in my armpits. My core is braced. I have the slack out of the bar. Simple.
Say it was simple? Hell no, that ain't simple. So as an athlete, you have to be really explosive. So right here we have hex bar deadlifts. They're gonna be banded. We gotta fight that force, push our heels through the ground. Like we're jumping, we're trying to push through the ground with a lot of force. Usually we go for 10 sets of 2 reps or 8 sets of 3. But right now I'm gonna do 5 sets, 3 reps. Let's get it. So we go 20 seconds in between each set, simulating football, the rest in between each play. Two more sets.
Sir, let's get it.
Where you drive through the ground, create that explosive force, simulating running, simulating jumping.
Yes, sir. Put that hole through the floor. Hey, feel free to come break the equipment. Feel free. Feel free, come break that shit.
One more set, y'all, one more set. Be really explosive each rep. Woo!
Yes, sir.
We got that.
You're making me want to run
What's
my
next?
deadlifts back. He's a lot more informational than I was. I got the gist now.
Nah, it's cool, it's cool, it's cool. I ain't usually like this.
So, my back squats out the way, my deadlifts out the way, so I move on to rows. Rows are the #1 compound for bigger, wider back. They don't focus so much on the low back. The spinal erectors are working, but they're not the main focus. The main focus are these lats here. You're pulling. A lot of people, I see that they pull to their chest and the elbows up. You don't want to do that. You want to retract. Pull low, squeeze. Pull low, squeeze, all right? And you want to stick with a weight that you can control, all right? So matter of fact, put my ego aside, I'll drop this down a little bit. So one last thing that I like to think about, my elbows are the mover of the movement. I don't think about pulling my hands, right? I think about the course that I'm taking my elbows through. My elbows are going on an arc, back and forth. It's not that I see a lot of people doing.
I hate that.
All right? Same setup as the deadlift. Shoulders retracted. I pull all the way up into a deadlift. I think get to the bottom of RDL, retract those elbows. I'm touching right below my belly button every time. With a lighter weight like this, I'll take it for about 15. If I throw another plate on, about 5 to 10. Ooh. Ooh. We'll stretch every time.
Yes, sir.
Let's get it.
So I train a lot of football athletes and they have imbalances. It's a lot of pushing, a lot of pulling in football. So each side of our bodies have to be equally strong. Let's get it. We're gonna have 15 reps right here on each side. Going all the way back. As athletes, we also have to build muscle. I train a lot of D linemen. You have to be strong as shit. How many is that, Corey?
That's 13. That's 13. 14, 15. Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir.
Gotta control the weight. A lot of guys, just like with the barbell rows, they do a lot of jumping with this. I hate that.
I was just about to say the same thing. And if you ever correct them on it, they'll use that excuse of, I'm an athlete.
Yeah.
I'm an athlete, so I can jerk the weight around, and it's nah.
Yeah, nah. As an athlete, you still gotta be controlled.
Yeah.
Control power can be everywhere.
Yes, sir.
So you ever, you don't bodybuild, do you?
That's what I've
Like
been thinking about. I've been thinking about it.
Been thinking about it?
So I have a coach that I would have went through to do a show, and it just really seemed like it was a big commitment.
Right.
And there's two things to it that I know I can't get in. Sleep, I can't get 8 hours of sleep. I don't have 8 hours to sleep. And secondly, the dieting it's not hard for me, but the show that I would be eligible for is right around my birthday, so I know that's a conflict of interest. If I'm gonna do it, I wanna do it to get first place.
Yeah.
I don't wanna do it just to say I did it.
Right.
But for the time being, I'm just trying to look like I did it.
Right.
As a matter of fact, before I even get into this bench, the #1 tip I want to start off with, retracting your shoulders. So think about poking your chest out, putting your shoulder blades in, and keeping them in all the way down to the bench. So my back is retracted right now. The way I like to line my hands up, my thumbs go to the inner ridges, right? From there I spread my hands, slight turn, from there I'm gripping. My feet are not out, they're not up, they're not chilling, they're not uneven, they're back and they're planted, right? Still retracted, Slow and controlled. It's not the combine. There's no need to rush. Time under tension is key. Your muscles don't know if you did 30 or if you did 8.
Let's
All
go.
they know is the amount of time
Light work.
they were under tension.
Yes, sir.
If you don't feel the squeeze, slow it down. If you finish your reps and you just feel heavy breathing, no muscle activation, slow it down. That's simple.
Okay, so first off, before we hit the explosive bench pressing, we're gonna start off by warming up our shoulders a little, working on those rotator cuffs. So we're gonna go 20 reps here. Going straight out, warming those shoulders up before we bench. And we're gonna go behind our head. Same thing, 20 reps. So on this bench press, we're gonna hit 10 reps. We're gonna try to get up as quickly as we can. Really exploding out, pushing through, like we locking out blockers.
Have you ever had any injuries that could have been prevented by warm-up?
Before, it was like my hips was really tight. So I tell a lot of athletes to really work on their hip strength and mobility.
Yeah.
Because a lot, like I played linebacker, it's a lot of hip opening up. So you really need to be mobile. That's something that they really look at. Injury, I would say, is my lower back for one.
Yeah.
It used to kill me a lot. But a lot of people think you just need to stretch your lower back out, but you also need to strengthen your lower back.
Yeah.
A lot of my adults, they work office jobs, so they do a lot of sitting and a lot of standing, so their lower backs, they don't know it's really tight.
Yeah, for sure.
And it's weak, because they don't work on it.
Yeah.
The last one, we're gonna rotate all the way back. And when people first come in, it's always their lower back. When they start running, it's their lower back. It gets really tight.
I start people off very simple. Give me 50 squats with no weight.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised how many people's back hurt off of that.
Right,
real.
yeah.
I say it stems from the glutes as well. Like what he said about people having these office jobs and just sitting down. The glutes are weak, the glutes don't get fired. It goes right to the lower back.
Yeah, COVID changed a lot of people's like jobs up.
Yeah, so imagine somebody that already didn't care about fitness at all. And
Yeah.
they have a reason like that to really not care.
So people sitting in their house and like they making everything easy, DoorDash, Uber Eats. So they're just sitting down all day, eating, having to even go outside for real.
Yeah, even I fell off during COVID. I was working out, but you know, that eating, it wasn't it.
So we're gonna do 10 reps here. Try and really push it off our chest and push through these bands. All right, what's next?
That looks a lot more fun than benching slow. That looks a lot more fun.
Now, benching slow, I'm sure you feel everything
Yeah.
in a slow bench.
Okay, so next up, got the barbell overhead press. I hate this one, I'm not gonna lie, I hate it. The thing about the overhead press, well, let me backtrack my explanation. The angles of a bench determine how much chest versus shoulders you're using, right? Here, at flat, you're using all chest. As you rise up, you're using more shoulders and less chest. So a military press, sitting at a full incline bench, it's really gonna humble you because your chest isn't there to help you. So really, I really could take it a little less than this, but I'll keep it here. But it's humbling every time. Now, you ever heard when people say like rappers on the DMV don't collab or work well together?
Yeah.
Someone said something to me the other day. They said all the trainers are the same way. Said the trainers,
I agree.
They were comparing us to like Atlanta or Houston and how they do a lot of collabs out there. They really don't here. And I never thought about it until somebody told me that yesterday.
Yeah, no, that's real. I feel like that's for here. That's pretty much everything, really.
Yeah.
Nobody want to see anybody else get ahead here.
Crabs in a barrel.
Yeah.
The overhead press is simple. The angle is gonna be a little bit wider than a bench press. I'm not gonna put my hands here and spread it out because that'll be a little too close. I'll do that same setup and then just take it out a little bit more. Once I start pressing, there's no need to come all the way down to my chest, right? My shoulders can get the same activation coming down 90 degrees and pressing back up. I just think about getting to my nose. Track the shoulders all the way.
Still strong as hell. Lightweight.
Still nice and slow, even when it's challenging.
Let's get it.
Shoot. Every time I think I hit something big, I'll see my dad and realize that, remember, I'm small. My dad can bench 500.
For real?
For a
Dad
couple
big as hell?
Yes. Always keep me humble.
But nah, so right here, we're gonna have our legs straight and we're doing dumbbell overhead press here. The thing here is we don't have any back support. So this is not only working on your shoulders, but also you gotta engage your core with this. As an athlete, you really have to have a strong core. Essentially, that's for everything. It'll benefit you with running, how high you can jump, with testing your broad jump. So really you need a strong core. So right here, we're just gonna go straight up and we're going for high reps. For 15. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. As you do these, you'll really feel these in your core.
So that's work.
Yes, sir.
That's work.
So, good work.
For me, RDLs are one of my most important exercises, solely because the hamstring strength translates to your squats, to your deadlifts, but also an RDL is at the same time a deadlift. So it's good for strengthening your back, just holding the weight, also it's good for your hamstrings and your lower back. It'll be the same setup as a deadlift, arms long, grab the bar, shoulders retracted, a full stand up. From there, my shoulder blades are back, push my hips back, I get a good stretch of my hamstrings, come up, squeeze my glutes.
Good money, good money.
Even with these got so many benefits. I've even seen the size of my forearms grow from consistently doing these. Deadlift variations, rows, anything where you're holding heavy weight raw, try your best not to use straps when you can. You'll see your forearms grow as well. I see a difference in my back, my trap, all from deadlifting motions.
So what's your favorite, lower body day or upper body day?
My favorite day is back day.
Back day?
Back day because I can deadlift, but also I get to do curls too. That's my two favorite things.
Nah, trainers in my gym, they always getting on me because they say I do legs all the time.
You said because you do legs all the time?
Yeah.
I mean, you have
I'm always doing leg day. It's the most fun to me, for real. Right here, something that the OG taught me, Monster Maker. These called band leg curls.
I ain't seen this before.
Put your feet in here. If you looked at the NFL over the past years, it's been a lot of ACL, MCL, knee injuries. This is a preventive exercise. It really builds up those small ligaments in your knees and also your hamstrings. So right here, we do high reps. So we do 50 reps. You can go with both legs, or you can take one out and go single leg. But we try to do these really quickly. Right now, I'm gonna just knock out a few on each side. Or you're just going back, you're gonna feel this right behind your knees here.
So
really,
the fast twitch muscles require fast movement?
and our exercises really, at my gym, we use a lot of band tension. So with the band tension, you have to be fast pushing through that band because it's pulling you down. Because if you're not moving it fastly, then like you're going right into the ground really.
Yeah, for sure.
Side 2. Yeah, he told me this like years ago. Guys be like, really? 50 reps? But bands are just like tendons, really. And with the bands, we're really making those tendons thick. So those injuries, you gotta stay in for the season. But yeah, that's a little trick right there.
So I know somebody gonna be in the comments asking, they're gonna ask, what reps should I start to feel the burn? Or how many, if you're doing 50, how many should I do before I feel it?
I mean, really, it's gonna be off of your like fitness level, really.
Yeah.
For me, I really started feeling around like 30 reps. But even if you're not feeling it, essentially, it's still working. It's still gonna benefit you. We actually, we do 4 sets of 50. So that's like 200 reps on both sides. So, I mean, at the end of that, you're gonna feel something.
I might throw that in.
And at first, we didn't have like the hamstring curl machine. We'll also go banded hamstring curls with these.
Yeah.
Also, sometimes I have the guys do this also, and we high rep these. So we're really get down to this. We're just high rep it right here. Still building up those ligaments. So those are just 2 variations that we do in my gym at Elite Zone. But yeah, it's good work though. You'll feel those, and they really help you with athletics during their seasons, keeping them on the field, on the court, not on the bench.
That's where I was sitting, on the bench. I played football, but only played 2 years. I was in computer school at first. And
Okay.
I came to Glen Park my junior year. They looked at me and put me straight on varsity. And then when I started playing, I was like, oh, you don't know nothing about football. So I learned a little bit,
Yeah.
I'm glad I found my sport after high school.
So how often do you box?
It's been a minute. I'm here 14 hours a day. So it's like.
So what time you start here?
I start here at 6 a.m. I finish my last morning client around 12. Then I go get my workout in. I come back at 5. I finish up around 8 p.m. and I'm right back, 6 a.m.
And you got every day?
Yeah, it's 5 days a week.
5 days a week.
And
okay.
we do boot camps on Saturday. Every Saturday, 9:30. It's free. It's a lot of fun, good music, good challenge. This is one of my newer favorite bicep movement. Over the past, I'd say year to 14 months, I put on a good amount of size. I took my biceps from about 14 inches to 18 inches. That doesn't sound like a lot, but it is. It's a big difference in how you look. And this is called a spider curl. What I really like about this is there's no momentum, none of that momentum I hate to see in curls. I'm all the way up, can't use my body, all right? At the bottom of every curl you do, no matter what the variation is, you wanna flex your tricep fully. If the tricep is flexed, then subsequently the bicep is stretched. Flex, stretch, flex, stretch, flex, stretch. That's what hypertrophy is all about. It's about finding the exercise that gives you the best flex, but also the more stretch. Flex, stretch, flex, stretch. I think that just got my pump going. From one of them, one set you get a pump going.
He been pumped. No, I'm just gonna keep going because I'm trying to get a pop like him.
Hey man, I still gotta work out after this. I still gotta do back.
Yeah, that was a good workout, man. I really appreciate that.
Yeah, for sure, man. Got that work in.
For sure. Hey, if you like what you see, please follow me, subscribe, and click the link below for all my socials. How can they find you though?
I'm on Instagram, I'm on TikTok at BigElijah_. And if you want to join and be one of my walk-in resumes, I'm here at Evo Body Wellness in Beltsville, Maryland.
Hey, I snapped him. He was really pushing up weight in there.
Yes, no more.
All right, my guy, appreciate you.
Work.
Anytime.